Today, I will be flying cross-country from San Diego to the iconic Newark Liberty International Airport. Join me on board this United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9 on the way to Newark Liberty International Airport for a stunning ride and stunning views. In 3, 2, 1, this trip report starts right now. Here we go. To begin our trip report, after returning the rental car at the Avis rental car return, we took this short little tram ride on this bus to Terminal 2. Terminal 2 at San Diego serves a variety of airlines such as Japan Airlines, KLM, American, Alaska, Delta, and United Airlines. We'll be flying United Airlines again to Newark Liberty.
Oh boy, that's a lengthy line. Ooh. This is worse. This is worse. Oh shit, here we go again.
1 hour later.
I don't know what was going on at San Diego International Airport, but this place was absolutely packed. After roughly a 25-minute wait at the security line, we finally made it through security. Let's make it through to gate 44. Shortly after I sat down, we began the in-flight safety demonstration video, which was shown on the seatback televisions, unlike the way there when there are no televisions on the plane. But anyway, please enjoy these views of San Diego International Airport before we take off.
I command this particular drop of hot sauce to be really, really hot.
On board the 737 MAX 9, there were some complimentary drink service and food services as well. I got a Coke Zero as well as another Coke Zero shown over here, as well as a savory snack pretzel mix and a stroop waffle, which were very good snacks.
2 hours later.
At this point in the flight, the flight attendants and flight crew did warn us that it would be a little bit bumpy, but after the turbulence, we had another complimentary drink and snack service, something I haven't really seen on United Airlines mainline flights, that they'd offer 2 times complimentary drink and snack service. I thought this was a really nice touch to the flight, and at this time as well, I decided to eat my dinner. At this time, I was firmly excited to land at Newark Liberty International Airport. I mean, these views are iconic, and the views on this trip were just amazing in general. But I would like to rate this flight UA2491. Everything was perfect on this plane. The turbulence wasn't bad at all. The flight service and flight crew were very friendly and helpful, and they did do the 2 times complimentary drink and snack service, which I was really appreciative of. The legroom was perfect. I was in seat 22A, and it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't an economy plus seat, just regular economy. I really liked flying on the MAX. I think the MAX is one of the best jets out there to fly upon. With the Boeing mood lighting, it's really nice. It adds a really nice touch. And overall, I had a fantastic experience on this flight for United. I have to give it a 10 out of 10. There were televisions on the way to LAX. There were no televisions, so this flight had TVs, and I was really happy about that. But anyway, let's enjoy the final moments of this trip report as we land into Newark Liberty International Airport. wraps up today's massive trip report of flying cross-country on a Boeing 737 MAX 9, United Airlines, of course. I really hope everyone enjoyed this trip report. Please consider subscribing as we're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. This is Hawaiian Air 2121 signing off. Have a good one.